All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Pros with Con podcast. We're back today. Special guest, Jacob Dunlap, everybody.
Big time special
Jacob
guest.
William Dunlap.
Wow, JWD.
Don't do that.
Okay.
On live. So you guys may have heard us talk about Jacob past few weeks. This is the guy right here.
Man, the myth, the legend.
We're going to get into a little bit about Jacob, but if you guys haven't been listening, encourage you to go check out previous episodes. I think this is episode 16, so about 4 months worth of podcasting.
You're gonna have to.
So good stuff so far. So Jacob's been away at college. He's a young boy and getting his degree up in Rochester, New York. So he's back for the holidays, and we've been trying to get him on, but he hasn't been around because he's been in school. So it's going to be a good episode, and we're going to talk about the pro himself, Jacob Dunlap. Right, Kurt?
Yes, we're going to get after it.
We got some good stories about Jacob.
Yeah, stud.
You going to say something, or?
I didn't want to step on your toes.
This is like
respectful.
the first 3 months of knowing Jacob, how he's going to start the podcast. And then as we warm up, we'll start talking.
Okay.
For the first 3
I
months,
need
you
you
didn't
to
talk.
move a little forward, too, so people can hear you.
6 inches
Lean
forward.
forward.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're just too...
I'm tired. I got up early this morning.
Oh,
You did, for you.
sleep until
What time do you usually get up?
8:39.
8:39.
I tell that.
8:39.
I tell that 8:39 on the dot. Yeah, I tell that to people, but it might be later most days.
Really? What time is your first class?
First class. Well, on Monday and Wednesday it's at 9, so
Okay.
I gotta be up at
So you're up
8 for
8:30.
that. Well, 8:30. I'd
How
be
long
out.
did it take to get you to get to class?
Well,
From where
it's a
you
20-minute walk from where I
reside?
I rest. Yes.
Where I rest.
You don't rest.
Do you live in the dorms?
It's like a kind of dorm. It's more of like an apartment setup. They're called suites. They're like, so you have
you're one of the fancy kids on campus.
I'm better than most people.
I mean, better than anybody in this room.
Uh-huh.
No, I was gonna say so it's like we have our campus, and then there's like a little river beside the campus, and across the river is where the suites are. So
Little River.
Little River.
That's what
Little
they called
River
you in
Band?
middle school.
No, they called me something else a lot worse.
Oh, jeez. Moving on.
We'll disregard that.
Moving on.
Do you miss dorm life?
Hell no.
No? You didn't like dorm life?
Dorm life? No.
No?
Last year,
I miss it.
My dorm was like,
My
I
dorm
lived right next to my RA, and they were very strict
that
about
sucks.
just like even noise.
Did you ever
Yeah, I
get...
was-
did
He
you ever
was
get
like
caught?
alright. No, he was like alright, but like I mean, it was always like he like me corner his room.
Yeah.
So like I'm just like we were just whatever.
I was on the flip side last year. The
would always-
noise never stopped. I had like sleep anxiety.
Really?
There was like a good 2 months where I think I was maybe averaging like 2 hours of sleep at night.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
like what I get now.
Yeah, it's rough, ain't
You
it?
guys are... that is rough.
Is
We
what it
got...
is.
we had... I mean, I went to Duquesne, so it was pretty strict. But we got caught. I had to go to DU Cares for a while.
What is DUK?
It was because I drank, and they caught me drinking before I was 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But... come on.
Anyway.
We were playing... Fun fact, I got caught... Like, how... Kind of embarrassing.
All right.
We had,
Get into
we
it.
had like 10 dudes. My dorm room was probably this big. And we had a fridge full of beer and
Yeah,
all
I
that
remember
stuff.
that.
And, see, super small. We got caught playing Pokemon drinking game. They came in, yeah.
If you're gonna get caught, that's how you're gonna
That's
get
it,
caught.
yeah. And then they're like, we had a fridge and like some other stuff full of all kinds of stuff, and like I hurried up and closed it, and they're like, all right, like put all the drinks in the middle. There's like 3 beers in the middle. They're like, are you guys kidding me? I'm like, that's it. I was like, that's all we have. But yeah, so we had to dump out 3 beers, and then I had to go to DU Cares for like a month. Pokemon drinking game. It's really fun. We should play it sometime. If anyone's into Pokemon, hit me up. I'll send you the game. It's a blast. Absolute blast. What's your favorite Pokemon?
I have no clue. I know one. I know Pikachu.
That's
I
it?
don't know any of them.
Really?
I've
You weren't a
never done
Pokemon guy?
it. No. What did I like? I was like superheroes. Maybe.
Superhero? Yeah, I mean, superheroes are awesome, but I'm a big Pokemon guy. Did you never play the games?
No.
Nick, do you ever play the game?
Pokemon Go.
Any of the
Oh,
games?
snap.
Did you just play Pokemon Go? You played like the starter games.
Like
Right?
Game Boy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was your starter Pokemon?
I mean, I had all the colors.
Yeah, but like
Red,
when
blue.
you chose, like you probably did it with
I
all of
forget.
them. What was your
I forget
go-to?
Sorry, Pokemon.
Is Charmander,
Probably.
Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Oh, I definitely. Wait, what was it? Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur,
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever
Squirtle.
took Bulbasaur. It was either
Bulbasaur's
Squirtle or
one.
Charizard.
Yeah,
Charmander.
I'm a Charmander guy.
What is this?
All right, sorry, we'll talk more about Jacob.
Oh,
I
no,
just
no.
went off on a little
No, I don't
little
even-
tangent.
These are words I've never heard.
What's your daily schedule like in college? How do
In
you
college?
balance
Depends
CrossFit?
Oh, and cross. So I'll get into the gym at, depending on the day, because the guy I go with, he coaches. So sometimes his coaching schedule, like he has to get there for a 4:15 class or whatever. So most days we're there at 5:30, and we're there until about 8. Last year though, we would get there at maybe 5:30, be there till 9.
Sheesh.
Certain days, like if it was a Friday, because I would have a group meeting from 6 to 7. He would coach until 7. We'd get there at 7:30. Sometimes be there until like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Dude,
And then
that's a crazy schedule.
9 a.m. the next morning for a Saturday.
Wow. How come you don't balance any of
You're
it
like
in
20
the
years
middle
old.
or any of those like?
What's going on?
My bad. How come you don't balance any of it? Like, do you just like it all at night?
Well, it's like
Or
part of it is like
middle
I
of the day
can't
so
I
busy?
can't get there by myself.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
the main thing. I don't have a car out there.
You don't take
Makes
a car
sense.
to school?
No, it costs $500 to park it there. Look
It's
at
a
all this
scam.
money I got.
It's a scam.
Look at all this money I got.
That's ridiculous.
Richest guy I
I do
know.
remember that parking passes being so
Yeah,
expensive.
they were the same
for
at
no
Duquesne.
reason.
And another thing too
It's
is
just a way
like
to make money.
for the people who live off campus, it's a separate fee if you want to park on campus. I think. Like I don't know for sure, but I
Really?
know anybody, like all the people I live with who have cars, they have to walk to campus for classes.
Really?
Because you can't have your car over there during the week.
Wow, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's so stupid.
Especially whenever, like, I'm glad I'm not there now because I
Yeah.
can't imagine walking to class.
Yeah.
And negative whatever.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the wind up there is worse because they're
That-
right on Ontario.
that just comes into such scam stuff.
Yeah, it is a little sketchy.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, Jakey, let's hop in. I know I hopped into your college life, but let's hop into your what got you into CrossFit.
So, it was the summer before 9th grade. So that was what, like almost 8 years ago.
Wow, you
Long time.
aged me a ton. 8 years ago, and he was 9th grade. So what were we doing 8 years ago?
College, right? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
well,
college.
Yeah, wow.
8 years ago was, what, 2014?
Yeah, I was DU cares. I was taking. I was playing Pokemon
Pokemon
Trophy.
drinking games.
Yeah, you tell I was quite a popular kid.
No, but so I was like in
22, Jacob? You're
I'm
22?
currently 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor Swift year.
Yeah.
22. Man, you're off to a hard start. Pokemon and Taylor Swift. Because of seeing Kurt like taught today.
I'm on one.
Anyway.
This is good stuff for me.
No, but like, so I was in 5th grade when I got like a little heavy over that summer, and going into the football season that year, my dad wanted me to get in shape because he always told me like if you don't get a hold of your weight like early, like it'll be harder the older
It
you
snowballs.
get.
Oh, that's
yeah.
fair.
So it's
Shout
like
out Ron.
Yeah.
yeah, he
Smart
got
guy.
me started. Yeah,
Should get
so,
Ron on the podcast, get you out of here.
That's fair. I'll leave.
Go get him. Tell him to come here and meet us.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I started then and just doing my own stuff around the home, a lot of like running, body weight stuff like that. And then, so I guess like, I usually talk about like habit versus motivation and how like usually habit is better than motivation because like a lot of people, you talk about that too.
Discipline,
So that
motivation.
just-
Yeah.
So that just generated the habit from an early age. And then once I started to get like bored with my home stuff, like I would still do it just because it was the daily thing.
Yeah.
But I would get
Habit.
bored with it. So my one cousin, he was like, "Oh, I go to this little garage down the road. They do
Mhm.
CrossFit stuff." Because we were both in the wrestling team, and I was about to be in high school, and he was a senior in high school.
Okay,
So he
yeah.
was like, "Let's get some people moving on this fitness track going into the season." So he brought me down there. I thought it was a lot of fun. Stuck with it, and then as I progressed, popped in here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
No, you did it. Yeah. First time meeting Jacob.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, Shannon Oster says there's
Shout
this
out
kid.
Shannon, shout out Ryan.
What's the lady's name that owns the garage?
Kristen Jamer.
Kristen Jamer.
Yeah.
So
Wow, you
shout
know
out.
the whole name.
Yeah, she's a very nice woman.
Oh, I mean,
All right,
yeah.
nice lady.
Respect her a lot.
Yeah, and she
Wow, Jacob,
she
that means
kind
a
of like
lot
got
coming from you.
she kind of pushed. Did she push you towards, or were you looking for other?
Well, they were always like kind of like, "Oh, you got to do the open, you got to do the open,"
Yeah.
because I was just performing well there. But it always interfered with the
Naturally.
postseason for wrestling.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Because the wrestling postseason was always February.
Yeah.
So it's like by the time that was over, we were already 2 weeks into the open, and I was like, "Oh,
You're like,
dead."
yeah, right.
Jacob
Yeah,
has,
exactly.
Jacob has a real big wrestling background.
Yeah,
so,
which is awesome.
I mean, we know a couple wrestlers that just have crazy endurance.
I mean, think
Shout out
about
Kyle Braddock.
Kyle Braddock, stud. I mean, Justin Medeiros was back. His background's
Was he really?
wrestling.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, he was a big wrestler. So I mean, look at
Motor
Must-
development.
must have something.
Motor
I
development.
like it. JWD. Baby.
Anyway, that's a big important part of Jacob's past. To get him where you're at today. Anyway, go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Christine,
the nice lady.
Kristen Jamery?
Kristen, yeah. How she just
She's
kind
a
of
nice lady.
So,
Yeah. So by the time I was out of high school, and I was bouncing between college and here, we got to a point where the COVID year happened, and I was here for
Did you redshirt that year?
With him?
You got another year of eligibility left.
Yeah. No, I was home for a spring semester, and so I was like, oh, okay, this is like the perfect opportunity to actually do the open. And since the gym I was going to, Kristen's gym, a lot of the space was confined and like some resources were limited and stuff like that. So we were like, oh, I'll get you in an actual space where you can do all the movements, stuff like that. Because I remember you couldn't do bar muscle ups there.
Yeah.
They had those 2 parallel bars that run like this. So if you want to do a bar muscle up, you'd bust your face.
Yeah, and that's why you were super good at ring muscle ups. Not that, and you weren't bad at bar muscle ups, but they
didn't have as much volume experience.
Yeah, exactly. And it kind of ate you up in that one open workout, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You redid it and did it a bunch faster, but
I think I never was pretty much barehanded.
You were still barehanded at the time.
I had those waddies, but that was pretty much just like extra layers.
I mean, I did not with grips for a long time, but I never was at his level doing stuff without. I mean, that's a lot of volume, pull up, muscle up, all that stuff without grips. Like your hands are.
I fell down to singles in that workout.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Now look at me. Yeah, I can do doubles all day.
I can do doubles all day. But yeah, so she reached out to Shannon Oster and then kind of got us linked up. And then I'm like, all right, cool. I had no clue what to expect. They just said you were a pretty fit kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll come down, check out the gym. We'll do a workout together. I had no clue he was going to be this fit. Like, I'm a very competitive person. I was here, Jake was there.
Saw the whole thing.
And yeah, I mean, I always glance over and I couldn't catch up. I was like, at first I was like, he's going to burn out. He's literally flying. And then you just never burned out. It was
life. He just lived.
And I was like,
really hot,
all right, he's part of this gym.
Finishes really hot.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, it was chest to bar and hang cleans, and it got insanely grippy.
95 too, right? Like really light.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Very light, and I just remember not like being able to hang on to the bar.
Yeah.
And Jacob just kept motoring through, beat me by like 30 seconds.
You weren't hook gripping as often.
I probably still wasn't hook gripping then, which was bad.
Everybody.
So that would help. I'd probably get him now.
Everybody hook.
Because I hook grip.
Everybody hook grip. If you ain't hook gripping, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you hook gripping?
I was
probably
hook gripping.
not.
I hook gripped every day. I
hook grip
right
right
now. I hook grip in my sleep. Look at me.
He can hook grip without tape, which people that do that are impressive to me. You don't use tape when you hook grip, right?
I like to use tape.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You didn't use it today, did you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Why didn't you ask for tape? I have tape.
Because I was like, I don't pay for it. It's not mine.
You can ask.
Such a humble little
I
boy.
will. You can always borrow. But yeah, people that don't use tape, shout out you. You're psycho.
I will say when you're doing those heavy like snatch pulls.
Oh yeah. I don't know how you did that.
I
mean, you did
once.
once.
Anything with like a heavy deadlift or a heavy snatch or clean grip.
Isn't the worst when you do like a snatch pull and you're like, I could never snatch this, but you did, like you have. Usually it's at like 100%. Yeah. And you do it and you're like, how did I get this up over my head? Yeah. I do that all the time when we do those, and it's like 245, 250. I'm like, nope. No chance I'd put this over my head.
Doing complex, it was 60% of your max. I'm like, how do I go heavier than this?
Oh, it's crazy. But yeah, you were very fit right off the bat. So your wrestling background really.
A lot of background. Yeah.
This is awesome.
I mean, even the stuff I did at home was pre-wrestling too.
Yeah.
So just always doing it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
Always doing it.
Yeah.
Part of the life.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and now you're part of this gym, which is great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you gonna do the open here?
I'll be able to do 1 or 2 of the weeks here.
As long as you claim Aurelius.
Hey, you gonna switch your gym again on me?
I might.
You remember last year? So Jacob sends me this big like text, like he was nervous. He started out as Aurelius CrossFit, and then you were going
changed.
Well,
he switched up.
He was going
I'm
team.
not loyal.
Fake.
Nah, he's loyal. He sent a very nice text message to me. You felt really bad.
I was.
Which I mean, I was like, oh man, he really.
I'm committed here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I loved it. But it was about him going team with a team up there, so you kind of have to like.
I had to switch
gym because the new standard of it is.
You went team last year?
We were
potentially.
We didn't make quarters as a team, I don't think. So like it didn't really do much, but
which is insane to me.
I thought it was weird.
Something had to like. It must just be way harder to make it to quarters as a team than it is individually.
I had no knowledge about any of that.
Because
so
I mean, you could walk
happens.
through the workouts and make it to quarterfinals.
As an individual.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's weird. Because it's not like the people on the team like underperformed. They were all adequate.
That's what I mean. It must be harder because it's a little easier from the individually aspect.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was a little shocked too.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, just do it individual now.
Yeah. Yeah, but then the other gym is. I was like, wow, this real fit kid up on the leaderboard. It's not even saying he's from Airless CrossFit. No. But
yeah, so I mean, Jacob is he would start off as a quiet young man.
Yeah.
Didn't really say a whole lot. We kind of just like trying to get him to talk to us, and he's just like,
I don't know if you tried. I mean,
Awkward.
Nick didn't try too much.
You kidding me?
You're pretty similar to me in that regard.
Are
I
you
feel
sure?
Like. I think so.
I feel like me and Kurt always try to get you to talk, and you're just like, yeah.
I know I tried to get you to talk.
Yeah. I'll say.
When
I'll
people
say
are
you.
quiet, I'm very talkative.
Oh,
but when people are not, I try to listen. But I guess I like.
All I know is I rode in a car for 8 hours with you down and back, and I hate you ever since.
Oh, okay. I'm sure,
I love it
sure
now.
Frank agrees.
I mean,
No, yeah.
I feel like it was just one
kidding.
time we were just eating breakfast and like a flip
You just
switched in
started,
your
like,
head.
yeah.
You're like, I actually like these people. I feel comfortable.
You
And it
just
was like,
started
I'm just
popping
gonna
off,
start talking.
yeah.
Oh, it's always a thing where it's like I go to some extreme lengths when I'm in certain environments, and it takes me a while to make sure the environment is suitable for those.
For those
extents.
extreme lengths.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I respect it a lot because I mean I love it.
Yeah.
No, in all
Crack me
seriousness, we love Jacob.
best.
He's a good young man. Again, so he's super young compared to us, but
22.
very fit and has very good potential to make it into the CrossFit space.
Yeah.
He might not think so because he's a super humble young man,
Yeah.
but he was right on the cusp last year.
We
Right?
think
What did
so.
you end up finishing at?
211 in quarters.
So in quarterfinals in the CrossFit space last year, at least it's the same right here. This year too, same thing.
Kinda
120.
similar.
It's
It's
a
like
little-
120, but
But like the
split up.
number, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they took the top 120 from quarterfinals to the semifinals, and he was right around like it's. I mean, if you're anywhere from like
If you're in
150
the,
to
if you're in
like
the top 300, 350
least. I
probably,
was thinking, like,
it's
top 500, like,
everyone's
really, really
within like
Yeah.
Seconds here
striking
and there,
distance.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he hit 211, you said?
211.
So, like, within 100 spots of making it to the quarterfinals, which is, like, ridiculous. Like, that's just, like,
I mean,
super impressive.
the 200th, technically the 211th fittest man in Canada, North America, and Mexico.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it that way,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like the
I
whole
mean,
continent that we live
How
on.
many people do you think were signed up total between America and Canada?
Like including the open.
In the
70,000.
yeah, yep.
70,000.
So 70,000 in the open taken to 10th or top
7,000.
10%, which
Yep.
is 7,000.
7,000 and then
So he
211
was 211 out of like 7,000 people,
Mhm.
which is
in
ridiculous.
the yeah, which is
Um,
crazy.
So I mean, he was right on the edge. So like, hopefully, this is the year it kind of breaks through that barrier. We got two good people right here that have some positive training over the last several months. So
Yeah, it's been good.
I'm in a room of greatness right now. What do you say?
I always text Jacob and I'm like, "What was your time?" And then
He
my
beats you
time,
in every workout.
It's like 15, 20 seconds,
Except
left,
some
which
people
I'm
thrusters
getting
and
close.
wall
I'm
balls,
getting
isn't it?
closer to you. Sometimes
Are you?
in
There he is.
engine
There he
stuff,
is.
it used to be
Hey,
like
there he is, that
it used to be like
competitive guy.
it used to be like 2 minutes.
Just
Now,
winked at me.
the engine stuff. Oh, my eyes are on Jacob. I'm coming.
No,
I'm coming
you
for
guys
it.
are-
I'm coming for the engine.
Anytime we're lifting, you never text me what I lifted though.
Yeah,
You're
well.
like, no sweat.
It's all good.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Your strength gone up over this year?
What's up?
Has your strength gone up?
What'd you front squat?
When I front squat 380, I hit 380
Yeah.
pretty smooth. So I usually
Exactly.
call like anytime I do a max, I'm like I base it off 385.
Yeah, which is awesome.
380 is.
That's a lot of weight.
What you're 400, right? Yeah, I mean that's a lot of weight.
Yeah. Your numbers are getting there.
Yeah, it's hard like when you look at like short-sightedness. It's like
Yeah.
like I haven't gone anywhere in X weeks, X months. But yeah, you look back over the longer period of time. you
Think
see the
about
changes.
when we were back at Brady's run, so what, 2 quarterfinals ago?
Yes.
Would you tripled what, 3 or was it 4?
It was 4.
4, yeah.
307.
Yeah.
It was 4 rep.
4 up, yeah.
Sheesh.
And then you and now you're squatting 380, 385.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So
I mean, that's a big
like,
jump.
I usually relate like I'll usually think back to that like, oh, what could I get for a 4 now? Like probably like 355,
Yeah.
360.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's so important to note, like if you want to, so all the things we talk about on this podcast, if you want to be successful in CrossFit or successful in the gym, whatever you're doing, the consistency and discipline and the day in day out grind, it's Jacob.
Yes.
I mean, we make fun of you a lot because that's just like what we do and it's fun and we have a good time, but like in all seriousness, like he's literally does everything as written, like follows it to a T, like never misses, like doesn't like go out and party, doesn't eat bad, like follows his macros, like does all this.
I wish I had your discipline.
Yeah,
especially
like,
at your age.
It's weird. It's like, especially with the food stuff, it is like it takes weight off my shoulders to like track my food.
Really?
Because there were so long.
It's so mindless now because you just.
Yeah. There's less for me to think about because I would try to like be mindful of that stuff without any kind of aid, like tracking aid, and it would kind of drive me crazy because I'd be at the end of the day like, oh, I'm kind of hungry,
but should I eat?
Should I eat? Yeah. So now it's like, oh, I got the food. Nope. Okay, whatever. Now I don't have the mental cue of like, am I hungry or am I fake hungry? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's good. So like you came to race, so you had the resource like to now Frank too, who can kind of help you navigate that kind of stuff. So
your
like
father figure,
my daddy Frank,
and my son. So he'll oh jeez, Daddy Frank.
Still needs to get
Daddy Frankie.
I'm still waiting for my stimmy.
Yeah,
Daddy,
he never gave Jacob
he
his
pocketed
stimulus.
that stimmy.
Give me my stimmy.
That's funny.
Then you could have a car up at college if you got. If he gave
That's
you
your parking pass right there.
Yeah. Honestly, you're right. Yeah.
That's a whole year worth.
He's trying to sabotage you.
Yeah.
He might have helped you with macros, but he's sabotaging you other places.
Daddy Yankee, Daddy Frankie.
Daddy Yankee, Daddy Frankie. Oh my God, I'm getting like
gasoline.
I'm getting like chills.
Gasoline.
I love it. Wow.
Anyway, but you came to Rayleigh, so now you have these resources to kind of help you navigate that scenario. Because like Frank talks a lot about like hunger cues and when to follow that, when to not, like refeed, all that kind of stuff. So like it's important to have those connections, and like that's just like another way to help you get to that next level. And that's good that you have like the training environment you do in Rochester. So like when you go, because you're away for school more often than you are here now.
Yeah.
So having an important place where you could get like help and guidance too is important, and have like a good environment when you're not here with us or with Kurt and Frank and doing all these workouts here. Still following HWPO though. So I mean, big off season for you both, I'd say.
It's been crazy.
Off season's almost over now.
Yeah, I mean it's almost go
Don't
time.
say it. I'm getting nervous.
It's almost January, just another month and a half ish, middle of February, right? End of February.
Still got a lot of fitness to do.
I was scared.
Oh, you guys would be good. But yeah, like, so you want to talk about someone who just like follows like no nonsense, like he's all in, like buys in, like a coach's dream pretty much. It's Jacob,
literally,
which is why it's important to get you on this podcast.
You gave me crap about being coachable.
Yeah, but when the snatch,
okay.
You don't listen to me.
I
mean, there's some things, but like the work, the effort,
and mostly it's just banter back and forth.
Yeah,
like, for the most part.
I would do it for fun.
Yeah, for the most part, like you'll ask a question and we'll try and figure it out. Like when should you like put like, so now it's like Jacob's at the point in his like training where it's like there's nothing he could do like movement wise or whatever. It's just like how can you pace this workout properly, or like what's your strengths in this workout that helps give you the best optimal time or finish or whatever it is. So like that's like the elite level like coaching or communication that you would have like an athlete.
The really small stuff.
Yeah, so like as opposed to someone here who just wants to get better at like pull-ups, it's more like what can you push these thrusters here and then like back off on the burp or whatever, you know, like, so it's like figuring that kind of thing. So those conversations are always fun to have. Whenever we can have them.
Keeping your feet on the
game plan.
Keeping your feet in one
just
place.
Just executing
on
as much.
Balls.
What's up?
Keeping your feet in one place on wall balls.
I don't think I did after you told me to.
You didn't.
I go,
Jacob, focus on grounding your feet, feeling the floor, and then he's just like
he always jumps.
Yeah, I know.
My left foot moves.
Like you can get up on your toes, but
which way
you should feel your feet grabbing the floor.
Yeah.
Try to focus on that because you're jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
Which way do you turn when you do double unders too?
Left.
Yeah.
I rotate.
What's
left.
wrong with you got that broken leg.
I had a broken leg. So that leg might be like a centimeter shorter than the other.
You're turning left and you're jumping left and you're.
Bro, I'm spinning left, body's turning right. I'm going in a counter circle.
Frank and I did a clean and jerk thing, and I literally did a 360. It was it ended up being on clean and jerks.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it was.
Like that
but
was a little easier.
I literally just kept turning.
Was it touch and go? And every time you
were... No, it was just singles.
Oh, well, the barbell's probably spinning.
A little bit, but I'm still doing something. But yeah, he stayed in one place. He did well
He's
on that.
Frank.
Yeah.
He
Daddy
does
Frank,
that
Daddy-
stuff.
Daddy Frankie.
He's not gonna live that one down.
He
now.
invented the clean and jerk.
He invented it.
Yeah, Daddy Frank. What kind
Daddy-
of name you
Oh,
expect?
That's true.
jeez, Jacob. You go to Shoney's at all lately?
I mean, I go at least twice a week. I find a Shoney's to attend.
Shoney's is a southern, like, what would you call it, like Eaton Park type thing.
Yeah, it's like an Eaton Park, like a King's, like.
So we went
yeah.
to Shoney's in Knoxville when we went, and it was like a joke. I don't know, but what did you get to eat there?
Chicken sandwich.
I don't know. So I just always make fun of you got Shoney's lately.
Oh, it's just because Frank didn't like it.
Yeah, he didn't like it at all.
So anytime I went to Tennessee with my family on vacation.
Oh yeah, like weeks after.
It was
we
like
went.
2 weeks after we went to Knoxville, and like every 5 minutes I see a Shoney's, and I took a picture and I sent it to you guys.
You remember when he took random pictures
Oh,
and sent it to you?
I'm like, hey, take some pictures for me of Frank like competing and stuff.
Oh, Jay.
I think I got one picture of Frank competing, and I just got all these like a dog pooping.
Yep,
It was
in a
hilarious.
random shoe.
Yep.
A
Random
sign.
shoe,
I
like-
was in front of the sign with a bagel
Yeah.
on my face.
Yeah, it
Oh, my
was
goodness.
hilarious. That was the best 20 photos I've ever seen
We
in
had
my
fun
life.
with that. We had fun with that.
It was
I was
good.
like, I'll take some photos.
I'll give you some photos.
Yeah.
photos.
Uh-huh.
8
Oh,
hours
it's
in the
good.
car with you, though, is I think that's my limit.
I was a little drained after. That was a lot of energy expended by me.
Yeah, because you were constant.
Dude, I was on.
Brain-
That's the longest I've been
Frank
on.
was, not, Frank was not having it on the way home.
I mean, he just competed.
We're,
and
about, we're like
drained
we're like
himself.
6 hours in, and Jacob's still going, and Frank's like, Jacob, shut up.
That's
good
hilarious.
Stuff. That's good stuff.
That is good stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, pro Jacob. That's why I wanted to get him on because of we always like to have fun and joke with this kid, but I mean, you want to talk about someone who brings day in day out consistency.
Yep.
Like doesn't waver, has his goals set, and that's what he's doing. So it's good to have him around for the holidays. Wanted to make sure he got on, just talk a little bit about him, and then like what you got kind of upcoming for the season. What are your goals and that kind of thing. So what are your goals for that coming season?
Tangibly, I guess it's like, yes, go to semifinals because I didn't make it last year, but I know, like, thinking about that, it puts a lot of pressure on me because I know, like, something can always happen, or it's like, it's not just you, it's not you in a vacuum, other stuff factors into whether you can make it.
Yeah.
So I know Frank always tells me, like, have no expectations. It's tough to do that, though, but I try, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it's just...
You don't have goals, but you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself that you don't perform.
Yeah, exactly.
tough.
And I know, like I said, like, you can't control everything.
Yeah, you can't. It's important to know that you do what you can. So like that's why when I was just saying, like when we talk about workouts and strategy, like what can we do to help best make this a good experience for you right
Yeah.
now? Like not really worry about anything else. Like what are we doing that's helping Jacob progress in this workout right now? Like
Yeah.
intentionally, what's the goal for this workout? So I mean, we had conversations like that, but yeah.
Do you have any like number goals?
Number goals? Like, in terms of,
Like for like 2023.
rankings or...
No, just
like weight-
weightlifting. Yeah.
I don't have any, like, concrete ones. I just
No.
know, like, I want to get stronger. I
Yeah.
know, like, in the past, I used to max out, like, every week. Some lift would be maxed out. Usually a snatch or a clean or something.
Really?
But it's now I'm content with just, like, hitting 80%, this
Yeah.
percent,
Well,
that
now
percent.
your numbers are so high.
Yeah,
It's hard to max
Oh, yeah,
out.
my spine's already poking out my back. I can't lift that heavy every day.
22
My
years.
spine is
22
poking
years
out
old.
my
22
back.
years old. You got the worst knees.
Unbelievable.
No, my knees are...
in the room.
My knees are nice now,
They've been
actually.
nice?
They're nice?
I mean, not...
Oh, they nice.
I can't say that I'm knocking on wood.
Your knee's nice.
2 or 3 times a week, I'm doing my
Got
knee
that.
accessory for 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So now you need some back accessory or like
Back accessory. I just need a new one.
A new back.
No, it should be good. It's just a little domino effect of things.
You better make sure you're healthy.
I got duct tape. I got stapler. I'll hold myself
There
together.
you go. That's all we need.
No, but shoulders were the issue over summer. Nick knows that.
Mhm.
But they aren't too bad now.
Good.
Or they've been improving. Yeah, do my accessories.
Yeah,
for
so
those
I
too.
mean, like I said, consistency every day. But like every day after he's done, when we start coaching or something, he like does his stretching.
Jacob's so good at
Cooling
warm
down.
up and cooling down.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
two
yeah.
things I'm like literally the worst at.
Yeah.
I like have nightmares if I don't. Like right now, like
Nightmare.
I didn't stretch after the workout that we're
And you're-
that we did
it's,
prior to
like,
this. I'm
making
like,
you
oh
anxious
crap,
right now.
I'm gonna hurt something.
Wow, if
Something's
I
gonna
stretch
get hurt.
after the workout, I'm like, wow, I did so good. I'm so proud of myself. I did so good today. But usually I like come in and just start like into the movement.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, with how
Just walk away. Like I'm so bad at it.
I'm so injury paranoid that if I don't do
That's
that
good.
stuff-
It's very, very good.
that's
I
half the
wish I
reason
had
I
that
don't. That's
discipline.
half the reason I don't sleep at night.
Well, then that's not good.
No.
Sleepy time tea. You ever
I'm
try
usually
sleepy time
good.
tea?
I've tried it. Like I've tried that. I've tried ashwagandha. They don't really do much. The funny thing
Really?
about ashwagandha is like I take it and I'm like in my head, I say, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep so good now," but it's like, why am I not sleeping?
Reverse effect. Why am I not? This should be
Pressure on
working.
yourself.
I took ashwagandha. I should
What's
be sleeping.
what's that stuff Aaron Rodgers is on now?
He's on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
I heard.
well,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
Maybe
what
you
he's
need to get
there.
on that. South American. It's something like from South America.
Is it?
It's some type of drug. Yeah, some type of like shroom-ish type thing.
Yeah, for me, it's always turning my head off. So I'd like there were actually a few nights toward the end of this past semester where I only had like one thing left to do for the semester. Like all my tests were over. I only had one assignment to submit, and I was still stressed just about thinking about the open coming up and like these grad applications that I submitted.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
just
a lot in this.
I'm sitting in
Yeah.
bed at like 1 a.m. I'm like, crap, I can't sleep, and I don't want to sit here and just think about that until 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I threw on some clothes, went out for a walk, just like
Hey.
stared at some water.
Just I like it.
You know,
Hey, I mean, what else?
and
Stared at some water.
Well,
They
here's
say when you are like that, and you can't sleep at night, just get up and go
yeah,
do something.
so you're not thinking about
Exactly.
trying to sleep.
Yeah, like that's one of the
how
worst
I-
things. And then when you go back to it, maybe your mind's
Yeah.
done because you did something active or something.
I always
like
need
that.
something external to pull me out of my own head.
Yep.
So whether
Yeah.
that's
So you did it right.
yeah, there are some
You did
nights
it
too
right.
where
You did it right.
I'll go into the bathroom and keep the lights off and take a shower and just like sit there
Yeah.
and just let something like touch me externally,
Mm.
just to pull me out of my head.
Sheesh.
I like it.
Some
Do you-
extreme measures.
Are you on your phone close to bedtime?
Here's the thing: I've tried no phone, no TV hours before bed, and that just redirects all of my attention back into my head. So I need.
You're like the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
So it's
but-
like, okay,
yeah.
I gotta be on like something at
Okay.
half
Do you
hour
sleep with the
before
TV
bed.
on?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't do that. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That was actually a good thing. My parents, they never let me have a TV in my
your
room
room?
growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I just like.
Yeah.
it-
I used to sleep with the TV
I do
on when
both.
I was growing up, but now
yeah.
I try not to
Yeah.
because I hate it.
So I'm glad they prevented me from forming that habit.
Mm-hmm.
Habit over motivation.
Hey, I'm motivated to turn the TV off to go to sleep.
Hey, Daddy Frankie.
Daddy Frankie.
Aye.
Yikes! That gives me goosebumps.
Does it?
Uh huh.
Where's he been? Has he been here lately?
2 weeks ago we trained.
weeks
We did
ago.
that training think tank stuff.
Okay, that was last
holidays,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, holidays.
Holidays.
They fall on the weekend, yeah, so that makes things
Yeah.
a little.
So he usually just comes on Saturday. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll be here this Saturday. Get
New
after
Year's
it.
Is that New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
We
So we'll
doing,
get after
like,
it this
a
Saturday.
New Year's Eve workout or something?
Huh? Class will, yeah. Bye 2022.
I was gonna say is it a
play a lot of
2022 theme?
Bye,
Insane.
bye.
You know,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, it's real good stuff. You don't even know who NSYNC is.
You gotta know who NSYNC is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Who are
obviously.
they?
It's Justin Timberlake.
Let's go.
You guessed on that. I can hear it in your voice.
I know exactly who it is.
You know
It's
exactly.
You know anyone
Justin
else from it?
Timberlake. Justin Timberlake.
Lance Bass.
Justin Timberlake.
It's all good. Such a young pup.
Do you like any boy bands? Are you a boy band guy?
He's bad flower.
I don't
guy.
even
Hendrix
know
guy.
Big
Hendrix.
Hendrix
Big Hendrix guy. Yeah.
Him and Frank,
Jimmy.
Daddy Frankie,
Oh,
Big
geez.
Hendrix guys.
Daddy Frankie is never gonna be lived down.
I gotta stop saying it. It gives
Yeah.
me literally goosebumps every time.
It gives you the willies.
Yeah, I hate it. It's the long. But yeah, Hendrix guy. Do you like any boy bands?
I don't even know any boy bands.
Really?
Aside
Bad
from-
flower.
Wow.
He's not.
Weird.
They're not a boy band. They're a
We're
band
opposites.
Bad flower.
Bad Flower.
Which-
We listen to one Bad Flower song.
Yeah, but you.
I don't even know that.
He plays bad music.
No, we don't.
It's not good.
Oh, I don't.
not
What's
good.
your favorite boy band?
Sheesh. NSYNC
Boys and
has to be
Men.
up there.
Do you have New Age and then do you have any
New Age.
Yeah.
Who's in
New-
New Age?
like
Oh,
One Direction?
yeah. One Direction.
Um,
I
it's
guess
called
it-
like Pretty Much.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, they are
Oh,
pretty
did
good.
you
They're
watch-
really-
did
It's
you
more
watch-
like hip hoppy
Yeah.
almost and
Did you
R&B.
watch Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon?
See, Jakey knows. Why didn't you name them? They're your favorite.
I mean, I don't
And you
like-
watch the?
they're
Did you
my
watch?
favorite.
Did you watch One Direction movie?
No, I didn't.
big day for Kurt
I
today.
did, Love that movie.
I mean, One Direction did bring the heat.
I love One
Best
Direction.
day ever?
Yeah, like they gave NSYNC a lot of like competition in my heart.
I mean, that's
for-
just like the
for top
new age.
level.
It's
Yeah.
like the
I
2000s.
got
I mean,
Thousands.
NSYNC's
2010s like.
NSYNC's like MJ, and then One Direction's like LeBron.
I go to those
Sean's a goat.
5th and 6th grade school dances.
In my mind. Huh?
All One Direction songs at the 5th and 6th grade
What
school
were
dances.
Ambridge school dances like? Beavers were
You never
very
went to a
like
school dance.
Well, in
you go?
elementary school, it's not a school dance.
Well,
you just go and do whatever. So I went to those.
not the
Canteen.
elementary. Did you go to like high school ones?
High school ones,
Yeah.
I didn't go until senior year.
Did you
I
dance
went-
like this?
I danced.
Jacob, yes. Jacob
That was
danced
that
like
was a
that.
little close, but yeah.
How far?
How far?
You don't have that
Two
long.
arm
You
length?
don't have that long arms.
My wingspan is taller than me. So
That's true.
two wingspans.
Two wingspans.
They clear the
nice.
floor so we can stand across the room from each other.
Nice. Stare at each other.
No, she doesn't look at me. She doesn't look at me.
Did you look at her?
There was a bag over my head. I tried. I mean, all I saw was blood.
What in the world is going on right now?
I love it. I love where it's
Where does
going.
this come from?
It's good stuff.
A
Were
bag over your
Ambridge like dances like down and dirty?
Dude.
Did you short circuit? It just glitched out.
What memory did I just bring back?
You gotta get
soon, too
you gotta
soon.
you gotta get Carter in here to talk about how down bad those
Yikes.
dances
No
are.
way Carter listens to this episode.
Beavers were not the complete opposite.
Oh, they were.
They were just like weren't like
No,
aggressive.
not
Like
at
it was
all.
like
Dude.
you really didn't touch your date.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, people were bringing
very-
Jimmy D's, you know.
people were bringing
Yeah.
people were bringing chairs out
Club
on the dance
Zoo.
floor.
Really?
People were bringing chairs on the dance floor,
Wow.
and teachers just watched it happen.
See, if I was a teacher, I would have to leave. I'd be like,
Yikes.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's
A
like I
chaperone.
don't blame them for like not jumping in. It's just like I gotta leave.
Yeah,
I gotta,
it's like I
look
can't.
the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like it's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to like insert yourself into the situation.
Right. Oh, poor teachers.
I would always watch.
Shout
It's
out
like,
teachers.
I'd sit in my chair and just be like, "All right, cool,
He's not a
All right,
dancer.
free show."
I really took you for a dancer.
Dude,
I'm
I
just
would,
kidding.
I would sit there and just
Jacob
like
hits
talk
like
to-
gritty every day.
I know.
I do. I'm a gritty goon.
Pretty good.
You couldn't even hold a straight face when you said that.
I like
Unbelievable.
that. Gritty goon.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so I'll try to get back on topic here. Is there anything you're hoping to see in the Open coming up? I mean, did you see the
Movement-wise?
list? Did you see the list?
There's a list.
Yeah, Morning Chalk.
I haven't even signed up for the open yet. I gotta
Neither
do
have
that.
I, actually. But Morning Chalk released it last week. I sent it to him.
Like equipment list or movement? Okay, I didn't look at it. I mean,
In the Open, they might have the rower back.
Yeah.
Is what it looked like, which is exciting. In the Open, not quarterfinals.
I rarely like look at that stuff. I feel like the more distanced I am until it's time to go, usually the
You
better.
cold, dude?
I am kind of cold.
You
It's
shivering.
cold.
It was
You got a
cold back
My,
snuggie?
my teeth
You
are
want-
chattering.
You want my fur coat?
Yeah.
Your
I
dad likes it.
I'll abstain. My dad might watch this.
No, you won't.
No, he probably won't.
Ah,
Ron.
We'll see what
Why
happens.
don't you-
I got a comfy. I got a
you
fur
keep
coat.
shivering.
We got
Put
two
your
fur
hood up or
coats.
something, dude.
My feet are cold.
Yeah, I mean,
Ron ain't a big
is
social
fall.
media guy.
No.
He'll send me
I
Steeler
took him
stuff.
for one.
He'll DM me Steeler stuff.
is that why you send me Steeler stuff?
No, I send you separate things. Sometimes it's the same. Sometimes there's overlap.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
I
it's just
send
quality
I,
stuff.
I send you the memes. He sends me the facts.
He sends me the facts.
It's all good.
Facts.
Yeah, are you looking forward to anything in the Open?
What's your favorite
Anything.
movement?
Yeah.
Everyone.
I don't even have a favorite movement.
Really?
We'll figure it out right now.
Okay.
What do you love to do?
What do I
boy.
like?
I'm gonna have to edit this one real well.
GHD sit-ups.
You're probably right with that. GHD steps.
Literally
I've
could do
never seen a grosser
GHD
human at GHD sit-ups.
till his arms fall off. I don't know.
I haven't done GHD. Like there hasn't been too many GHDs
No, it's
on your
scaring me.
certificate.
I'm
crap out of
assuming
me.
he's like very just getting your guys' engine ready, and like
I hope
once the
so.
Open prep starts, because I'm assuming it's more gonna get focused.
I've been
on the
throwing
Open.
ring muscle ups in when it says bar just because I'm so bad at ring muscle ups that
I'm just assuming
the
you guys
volume
are
on
gonna
GHD and ring muscle ups has not been there.
start getting into like some more specialized
Yeah.
movements.
I'm hoping so.
I mean, they always program
But
those.
Because you don't need to do
My
ring
engine's-
muscle ups in the Open or
My
anything
engine's
No.
great right now.
Yeah, it's like they
anymore. At least that you did
yeah,
before.
They
but
program
not
so
anymore.
many strict pull-ups and stuff too. So for me, it's like okay, like the strength is there. Like
Yeah.
iron out the movement in like a week or something.
Iron it out.
Iron it out.
Iron it
Iron it out.
Ay ay ay.
Iron City.
Well, you've never even had one.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, but you never said.
Oh, my favorite movement.
Yeah.
I don't know if GHDs are because as I said it like they aren't probably just because they're kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sit there for a while. I like pistols actually.
It's weird.
I think I can just like
Jacob's like two things.
seen
His
your
eyes.
face.
I, just, like,
Ah.
I can just like blister
He's
through
like,
some pistols.
I'm
Your
so
knees
good.
gonna fall
He's so
off.
good at both of them, and it's
I
just
like
like
I like shoulder to overhead too. like a heavy
No,
shoulder to
no.
overhead.
You are really good
Just,
at
like,
that.
rebound through,
Yeah,
boom, boom,
I
boom.
love a heavy shoulder.
I don't like them at all.
Love it. But pistols and GHD sit-ups count me out.
You're alright, GHDs.
I'm alright.
Pistols,
Ugh, they hurt.
they do.
I just
hurt.
can't. I don't think I'm horrible at them. I just the next
I think
day
I'm
like,
scarred from
yeah.
that competition from doing.
The next day I'm just like, wow.
my legs hurt.
Was it
so
the
bad.
T2 one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where we did
All we
legs,
did was
legs.
Squat.
Each workout
Squat
had legs in them.
cleans, pistols.
Box
Pegboard.
jumps, and then random pegboard out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Pegboard in the dark. That power went out. I was like, "What is happening?"
Right. Oh, first
You
time I'm
probably
ever
fired up at
pegboard in
that,
my
right?
life.
Me, I was like, "Let me get in here."
You should
Like
have
that?
subbed in for me.
They
Have you ever
wouldn't-
done a pegboard?
They wouldn't have told.
I did when I went on vacation in Virginia 2 summers ago. There was a pegboard at the gym there that I
Did it?
played around with. It's kind of scary. The first
I'm
time
very
you go
happy
there.
we got them because I'm bad at them and I just never did them before. So that was like one of the scariest moments of my life.
Yeah, it's
It
like,
wasn't that scary.
are you scared?
I
that-
was scared. I never done them. I was at the top, like, oh my god.
You're like you feel like you're gonna fall out of it.
And when I couldn't, I was yanking.
Like there was one time I did a strict one, and I got to the top. I was like, "How am I gonna get down? I'm dead."
Right.
And
Scary.
then I got down because I'm nice with it, Nick.
Nice with it. He's hitting that. He's a gritty goon.
nice with it, Nick.
Nice with it, Nick.
That's what they called me.
They call you
Back in
I
grade
thought
school.
they call you Nick.
Nah, that
Collin.
was like 4th and 5th grade. They called him.
Yeah, nice with it, Nick. See, he was there.
We
I
went to
remember
school
exact
together.
time. Remember,
You
what,
know
you
more
want
than
me
me.
to tell you when it happened?
Yeah.
Tell me what had happened.
You want to tell? You want me to tell you what exact time it happened?
Tell me what-
Recess.
tell
I was
me
just
what
about to say.
happened.
You see, Mr. Selepic.
Let's go.
We were 3rd grade playing the 4th graders. Interception, pick 6 to the house.
They go, hey, that's nice.
Oh,
with
is
it,
that
Nick."
nice with it, Nick?
You had one of those at Thanksgiving
They did.
when we were playing against
See?
freaking Fit.
Yeah. He's nice
They
with it,
call me
Nick.
pick 6 Nick.
Did you gritty after it?
Yeah, I actually did.
Nick started the gritty in 3rd grade.
You started the
I
gritty.
started. Nice with it,
Wow.
Nick. Pick 6 Nick.
You were the founding member of NSYNC.
Wow.
Let's go, guys. This is pros with con, but
Yeah,
sheesh.
I mean,
Nice with it, Nick.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is nice with a Nick, not pros with a
Pick
con.
6
Hey.
Nick.
Oh, wow.
This is good stuff.
I was thinking of another one, but I'm not going to
Mr.
say.
Celeb. What are you going to say?
You know what I'm going to say.
Oh wow, what rhymes with Nick?
What was that? This is a family friendly podcast.
So I didn't say anything.
Hey, yeah, we didn't say anything.
Just say when.
There's like movies and stuff that do stuff like that goes right over kids' heads.
Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Nick Foles,
He
yeah.
means he can't be it then. There's already one of them.
I'm going to talk to Plants after this episode.
You're gonna have to what? Talk to
We got to cancel this whole one out.
Yeah, maybe the last
Oh,
5
no.
minutes is just canceled.
Nah, it's all good. Give people what they want.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jacob, what are your worst, least favorite movements?
least favorite.
What do you hate doing, but you still do them anyway?
Anytime I see like a heavy barbell in a workout, I get scared of it. Just because like my confidence with because strength is pretty much
You just
my
said you like
my
doing
body.
a heavy shouldered overhead.
That's a different story because I'm a goon with it.
Yes.
I cannot take this guy. Okay.
No. But
Anyway.
if it's like a
You
if
don't
it's,
even know what you're going to say.
if it's a
You
heavyish
just say
snatch, heavyish clean,
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Let's scare you a little bit.
I doubt my technique sometimes with those.
That's fair.
Yeah. But it's like with a
Move your
shorter
feet,
overhead, once you
Jacob.
get it up, it's just like boom. You know what I mean?
Move your feet.
Move.
In the snatch, big problem for you.
I'm moving them right now. You just can't see it.
I
It's
can-
under the tape.
All right.
Oh, you felt that?
No, yeah. Well, you're a goon with it.
That's right.
Gritty,
is good.
you're a gritty
But yeah,
goon.
your engine's just so. I mean,
Yeah.
one of the
I mean, that's
elite
what
of
we
the
talk
elite,
about.
so.
Yeah, engine-wise. This kid will start fast, and Kirby like, wow, he started real hot, and then he's like still going. And
What's
then,
it like when
started hot
when we
today.
do compete against each other? I'm like, well, I can't start that hot, and then I'm like, all right,
Like
I'll
our
get 'em- I'll get them
1100
somewhere, and then it's just like I just never get them
The,
somewhere.
the thing with that though is like I'll start hot and then like I'll doubt whether I'll make it to tomorrow midway through the workout because of how I feel. And it's just like
well, it's impressive that
it's
you
just like
keep,
I can't slow down.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I
that you
can't
just
do
keep
this.
going.
Our like
That's good.
1100 on a row is like Jacob's like 1500.
Yeah.
Like
It's
where he's
impressive.
like a comfortable pace, he's just like
Yeah, I'm
15.
I get my breathing back, and Jacob's run 200 to 300 more calories a minute.
I gotta prove my worth to my parents.
Yeah.
Big Tang guy.
Big Tang guy.
We could sponsor this
Have you-
podcast by
I
Tang.
haven't seen you drinking Tang lately.
I didn't have it today because I forgot to bring. I was out. I finished it on Saturday. I forgot to bring a new
You got popped over
canister.
John Eagle.
Giant Eagle.
They open today?
I would imagine.
Jiggle.
Giant Eagle. I got another thing at home. I just might go home and
That's fair. Tang it
throw
up.
it down. Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Throw it down.
You ever mix Tang with chocolate protein powder?
I'm assuming you have.
I haven't, but I
Oh.
think about it sometimes because
Do
that's
it.
all I got.
You know,
Let me know.
I told
think-
the story about your marshmallows you told me the last few weeks ago.
Oh, you told a story about marshmallows?
When you said you had like 80
It was on the
grams
podcast,
of
yeah.
80 grams of carbs left to eat, and you ate like 8
Did you say
marshmallows.
marshmallows?
It was more than 8 marshmallows. I think it was like 14 marshmallows.
It's nice.
That's even more gross.
Just straight up?
I didn't feel very good
I
after.
wonder
Yeah, I
why.
just popped them in.
How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth?
Probably 30.
try?
Yeah, I did
30?
No, I don't know. I mean 40.
I think I
feel like-
tried blueberries at one, like
Blueberries.
recently.
I feel like that would scare me. I feel like they're small enough to get.
well, they
stuff in
started
Yeah.
to get mushy, so like
Okay.
you kind of just like,
Yeah.
alright, you get over it. But
You,
like,
you
I
get
think I
some.
was in the
You get
30s.
somebody to help you hold your mouth open so you can like stuff them in your cheeks a little deeper.
I feel like the
No, I did not do that, Jacob. 30 some blueberries in my mouth, I think it was.
it's impressive.
Appreciate it.
We should
Don't
have.
have
We should.
marshmallows.
We should have a contest.
We got fruit snacks.
I could fit like 7 packs of those in my mouth.
Bet.
Really?
I've done
Odds.
I've done 2 or 3 before.
Odds.
You want to do odds?
I missed that game.
I've
I
been
love-
doing it a lot
Did you,
lately.
ever, did you
Odds?
play odds?
I know. I've done it like tangentially.
What the heck does that mean?
I've been around when it's happened, and I might have dipped my toe in a little bit.
That's what whatever
like-
word you just said means.
It's like
That
it's
is
like
the biggest word. I think I've
tangentially
ever
is
heard.
like
I don't think it's a word.
if here's
I am
the
not a
game.
word
If here's the
person.
game,
I'm a word guy,
here's my
but that's
relation
not a
to
word.
it. You know what I'm saying?
The way you say things and then describe them too.
Well, that's how
upsets
it
me.
works.
I love the way his mind works.
You never heard like go off on a tangent?
Yeah, that
I guess
makes
when
sense.
you make it, yeah. Okay.
Just based
Tangentially,
tangentially.
gentially.
Just sound, I just thought.
Gentially.
How would you even spell that?
All I thought of there was a tarantula. I was like,
Tangentially.
Ew.
that's what-
T-A-N.
You like spiders?
Not really.
What's your animal fact? Good segue.
Did you know starfish don't have a
Where
brain?
did you get the hook?
You say starfish don't have a brain?
Yeah, starfish
Did
don't
you
have a
do
brain.
that-
Hence Patrick Star.
Did you do that during the break?
Yeah.
Did you see Patrick Starr commentating some
That's
stuff
gonna be funny
on
how-
that Rams Broncos game?
Nuh-uh. Is it like Nickelodeon?
Yeah,
does,
because
like,
it was
football now?
it was like Nickelodeon co-broadcast.
It's gonna be funny, like when like it just randomly you're on.
Oh no, it
wearing
just
it.
pops up and I.
It's all good though.
I'm cold.
Anyway, what's your
I like
animal
it.
fact?
That was it.
Yeah, you
Starfish
gave it
don't
to
have a brain.
Oh,
And bats
what's
are
the
the only
starfish's
mammal
name in
that
Finding
can
Nemo?
fly.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm Finding Nemo.
The one
Ooh,
he's
that's good.
like
yeah.
Yeah.
I know,
suckered
oh,
against the
that's- yeah, I know
glass, and then he
exactly.
like peels off and
Yeah. And he peels back off. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
that's pretty
his
funny
name.
for people to see.
I forget. I totally forget what his name is.
It's out.
I don't
Just
know.
look it up.
I doubt it matters.
Oh. Always matters.
That's your
All
problem.
right, I'm sorry.
I feel like that's a meme a lot. Doesn't that starfish make like a meme?
I don't think
Or
so.
GIF.
I haven't seen it.
I feel like I vividly remember that.
Peach.
Peach?
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
No,
yeah.
me either.
Yeah, definitely not. That is, I swear. For the people, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so there. If you don't like SpongeBob, you just stop listening now.
Oh wow.
I love SpongeBob.
I showed my brother this video, R-rated SpongeBob. Dude, I spit all over my phone. How many times I was like laughing
Really?
at it? Yeah. Oh,
You
I
gotta
was
send it
dead.
to me.
Yeah, I will. It's freaking ridiculous.
I love SpongeBob.
Pretty ridiculous.
Jake's a silly goose.
So that's what's up.
That is what's up.
What's up?
It's good stuff.
Did you have another animal fact?
No, just the bats and the
Oh, what was the
starfish.
bat one?
The bat.
Bat's the only mammal that can fly.
Okay.
Only female mosquitoes bite.
So if you get bit,
It's a girl. Makes
That's the
sense.
most action I'll be getting in a long time.
Platts, I need you, buddy.
I love that. That's a good one. That's all I got.
You're so awkward. Gritty goon.
Hey.
Gaming.
Hey. Hey.
What's the highlights of the week?
Yeah, so
How was your Christmas?
Christmas is
Christmas is
Christmas?
Yeah. How's your Christmas?
Good lord.
Amen, brother. Go ahead.
What?
Talk about it.
What was
How's
your-
your Christmas?
My
Yeah.
Christmas?
What'd you do?
It was good. What do we do? I woke up like 10. So that's a little
On Christmas morning?
far cry. Yeah.
Where'd you go to bed?
We went to bed. It was like after the Steeler game. It's like 12:30. I mean, we had to celebrate after the Steelers won.
What'd you celebrate?
What do you celebrate?
What'd you do?
We threw the tree off the roof. What do you want us to do?
The tree off
Pick
the
up the
Christmas
pickings,
tree?
baby. Pick up the pickings.
Bro,
He's the
I was
future.
like Carter, you're Pickens. Run down the yard. I'll throw the tree off the roof. You catch it.
Wow. You were pick it?
Yeah, I was Pickett.
Nice.
Probably didn't hit him then, right?
I got him right between the 1 and the 4.
Pickett doesn't
Just like
do
that touchdown pass.
Pickett doesn't do that.
You saw it
Or
happen.
Pickett doesn't do, or,
Pickett, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
Pickett.
pick 1 and pick 2.
All right. Well, anyway,
Oh, Christmas. Okay, so I did wake up a little bit later than I would have liked.
any
But-
positive training things from last week?
Okay, I thought we were on Christmas.
Well, yeah. I'll just talk about both of them.
Okay,
Just
I'll see.
positivity on both.
Oh, positivity. Oh yeah, last week was good. I had I had that glute strain bugging me for probably like close to 2 months, and I was able to squat on Monday,
Yeah,
like
that's huge.
without
Yeah.
any restrictions.
It's very
Granted,
positive.
I will say
Jacob.
that locked up my back a little bit for the rest of the week, but
Compensation.
it's opening back up. But
There
yeah,
we
that
go.
was my big win. It's like once I was able to like squat after that,
Yeah.
it was like a mental weight was taken off of me. I was like,
Hey.
because every time I'm hurt, it's like, oh, I'm not progressing, so I'm losing distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
If I'm not swimming,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
drowning.
I
That's always
feel
the
it.
feel I have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
That's
respect
good.
that. What about you, big guy? Christmas, how was it?
Christmas was great. Yeah, it was a blast.
You're on the go. How was Paxie's first Christmas?
Awesome. He went straight to the basketball.
that
That was the
from
first thing he
Hannah's.
went
Was
to.
it his first
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Baller.
Wow.
He was born January 2nd. so-
okay.
He's a baller, so who?
Yeah, dude, I was so pumped. I was
Yeah.
like, I hope he loves it.
Basketball and
So,
golf. Get him going.
I'm trying.
Get him
Those
going.
are the two
Try
right there.
it.
Those are the
He
two.
better get two. He's
Oh, he
almost a
has
year
golf
old.
gloves. He has basketball. we try. But, he's walking really well. So it was like really fun to see him move. Like he's like starting to understand everything, and
Yeah.
he's ripping open some presents, and he can say ball now. So yeah,
That's his first word?
Yeah.
Ball.
Ball.
Wasn't that Maddox's
Yes,
first
ball.
word?
I think either that or cat.
Cat. It was
Might have
cat.
been cat, yeah.
But he likes saying ball a lot.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, but yeah, cause Pax just loves
Hooper.
sports balls.
Yeah, he's a hooper.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
baller.
I'm a hooper.
You ain't a
You
hooper.
ain't a hooper.
All right, I'll see you later.
You're,
I'll see you later.
you're a wrestler.
You
But it was
don't-
awesome.
You don't want to watch me play basketball.
Probably not.
How's your Christmas?
Good. Low key.
Low key.
I don't have a huge family, so I don't really do a whole lot. So it's all right.
It's awesome. Just chilling.
Yeah, it's all
Chilling with
good.
Is that
fam.
with your
That's what we
parents?
did.
Just parents' house.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
I was also at my parents' house.
Same. You live
Okay.
there though.
Ooh.
What?
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 I didn't say
Somebody
that.
say? What did you
I
say?
said you live there though, so.
Hey. You're right. That's why I said.
What was Christmas dinner? Did you partake?
Christmas dinner?
Yeah,
All right.
probably some glizzies.
We kind of had the glizzies are for dessert. We kind of had 2 dinners, so because we went to 2 different places. So
Oh,
at
nice.
3 o'clock it was my house, and my grandma came,
Nice.
and we had prime rib roast.
Yeah. Who made the prime rib?
Got that
My
prime
dad.
rib,
Yeah,
yo.
is he good at it?
He's pretty good.
I made a mean prime rib.
Did you?
Crushed it. If you like it rare. You like it rare?
I do.
Yeah, I made a mean prime rib then.
I was gonna say, but yeah, we had that with some people had baked potatoes, some people had sweet potatoes.
Nice.
I'm a sweet potato person.
I made mash.
You made mash.
Yeah. Are you your sweet potato over?
Yeah.
I like
You gotta do a lot to a baked potato for it to
Really?
like, taste
You think?
good. Yeah.
Oh, I just need a little butter.
Unless you
and
salt it right. I mean, I'm not a big butter person,
Oh.
so that's
I love
a
butter.
deterrent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But aside from that, then the grandma who was at my house, we went to her house at 7 because other people were going there. We went there and there was like some ham out and stuff.
Nice.
You eat ham?
I had a ham sandwich.
You go
All
ham.
right. Hey.
I go ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's good.
Any positive
that.
trainings there for you? Anything coming up?
Coming up. Nope.
This
just
week's gonna kind of be like a
head down, getting back into it.
hit or miss type of week.
Last week was good to where we did that one where it was 24 calories of bike and row, and I
shuttle
was
run.
able to keep everything under a minute, and then it was shuttle run remaining time. So it was 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 24 cals on the Echo bike, max shuttle run, rest a minute, 24 cal rower, max shuttle run, rest a minute. And I was able to keep each 24 cals under a minute, so that was a big win. That was
Huge
like
win.
my goal, so it was sweet.
That's so many.
Made me feel good
So many
for
calories.
not feeling
That's a
so
lot of
good at the
calories.
beginning of the week.
Heck yeah.
That's why we come here to burn calories.
Yeah. That's all I do is burn cows.
Yeah.
Hey,
If you ain't burning cows, you ain't.
That's how you-
I'd be
I'm
burning.
not even gonna
if you're not
finish
burning calories, I don't think your body is functioning.
That's fair. Yeah.
it. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Anything coming up as we head out? As we conclude the episode
I
of
don't
Jacob Dunlap,
think-
Jacob William Dunlap. Yeah, really
Not that I can
nothing.
think of.
Probably just
Yeah.
getting back to normalcy. It's been kind of scattered and chaotic over the last few weeks.
It just always
Just
is around
holidays.
Christmas. Yeah, throws
But
everyone's schedules off.
Normalcy after the first of the year.
Mhm.
Probably grind time.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? Don't
Yep.
weaken.
Fittest to the Coast is on the horizon, and then the Open,
Oh, when's Thursday Coast?
February 10th.
That's like right before the Open.
Mm-hmm. It's a little test run before quarterfinals.
Okay.
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 I mean, the Open hopefully is not too bad. Knock on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Jacob Dunlap.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you guys saw the
JWD,
awkwardness that is
baby.
Jacob, but
Oh, he's the best.
he's a good guy.
Thank
One of
you.
the fittest humans
you
you know.
guys are great.
Thanks.
Also,
Thanks,
Wow.
buddy.
What was that word you said?
tangentially.
Sounds like Gentry. Tight end.
Zach Gentry?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well,
Over and out.
on that.
Let's get out of here. See you guys.
You have been listening to the Pros with Con podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, and Anchor. Come back each week for a new episode. Thanks for listening.